Don't Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the NBA. So y'all check this out. Well, super teams, not that super yet. All right, they're gonna get it together. But it was a great night in the NBA to see some other teams pound their business against the so-called super teams with two, three superstars on one team. They're gonna have to find their chemistry. Um, First of all, Orlando Magic beats Cleveland handily. What a 114-93. Handily. So Cleveland, they look like it is. They're in the East. They're going to get it together. But it's going to take a little time. It's going to take a little time. You got Isaiah Thomas out, Derrick Rose out, But people like the Orlando Magic don't want to hear that. Lonzo Ball is not the only guy that got a bullseye on him. Those teams that are supposed to be super, these NBA players, that appreciate that they're NBA players and trying to prove something, have a chip on their shoulders every night. They're not trying to hear this super team stuff, so they're getting pumped up for that. So Cleveland, every time they deal with this, every time Cleveland comes somewhere, somebody's motivated to play them. It is what it is when you're the best. So Orlando Magic handled that business. Then you got Golden State losing, what was it, 101 or 111, 10-point loss to Memphis, who seems to be rebuilding. Zach Randolph out of there. Who else up out of there? I know Memphis, a couple of players. The guard plays that good defense. Can't think of his name right now. So, they look a little, shifted in power. But what happens? They handle their business against Golden State, and Golden State was full. So it's going to happen. In Golden State, we can't talk about waiting on chemistry and all that. That was last year. You won a championship with that chemistry. So, the bullseye is on you early. So it might not be all these, 70-win games, win seasons, where you're going to win 70 games. Might not be that way. And the other super team that they build, the three of them, OKC. They lost in Utah, 96-87. Right? And behind the whole game. Russell Westbrook had only about 8 points, I think it was. Right? So they're going to have a chemistry problems there for find out how they're going to do this. I told you I didn't like the trade with Carmelo. I think if he should be coming from the bench if I were coaching that team. But they could probably stagger these guys, make sure everybody's ego get through the door. But see, that's the point. The chemistry, we keep calling it chemistry. Hey, we got to make sure they get their chemistry together. No, it's what it is, really. Is we got to make sure to get these egos so everybody can get their brand, has to do certain things. And, unless you go to Popovich land. When you go to Popovich land, which is San Antonio, then those things are out the window, and that's why they win. But no matter who goes there, have you noticed? Because egos at the door, and I think Popovich means that literally. So, in other franchises, we got to satisfy people's ego and things like that. Certain amount of shots got to go up and this and that, So I think that's what's going to be the issue going forward with OKC. They're going to have to stagger these guys, and maybe one of them, two of them might not have to start or whatever. Let's see how they work that out, and how they play. And I think that Russell Westbrook, he's probably concentrating a lot on trying to get others involved right now, obviously. So he's not going to have a rhythm shooting. I think he's going to have a couple of bad shooting nights until they just tell him, hey, Russ, just handle your business. We'll get our shots. And so he can concentrate on playing. Right now, I think that's what he's doing as a point guard with people that can play. They can shoot and get their own shots. He's trying to distribute the ball. So those are going to be issues going forward. But, hey, for the league, it's good to see that these teams, you're not going to just buy some guys together and beat NBA players just because you're showing up. That's what NBA players, they got a chip on their shoulder, and it's going to be that way. And that's going to make this season interesting. Now, towards the second half of the season, things going to happen, probably run their course. But right now, it's good to see at the beginning. Now, even an interesting thing is Chris Paul for Houston is hurt for a while. Got bruised bones in his legs. It seems to be might be out. It's week to week is what they're saying. But I think Houston's not going to miss a beat here. I think that chemistry. I don't know what Chris Paul was thinking there. I know he's very intelligent. Basketball IQ is through the roof, But I don't know if him and James Harden are going to be able to coexist because they're extremely ball dominant. And, Coach just gave Harden, the ball last year. and said, "Hey, you have the ball all of the time," and he pretty much second in the MVP race. So if it's not broke, you don't really have to fix it. So I don't see that now. Watching a game, and when both of them are playing, and the other team makes a basket, the guy's gonna throw inbounds. Both of the guys are coming back wanting to get the ball. Right? It's just a habit. It's gonna be hard to break that habit. It's gonna be hard to watch Chris Paul in the corner letting somebody else create, and he's just shooting spot up jumper at 6 feet tall. I don't know how that's going to work out there. Maybe they're just thinking, hey, late in the season, injuries, playoffs, stuff like that. I don't know. But I don't see that. I think what's going to happen is they're just going to see they're going to miss a beat while he's out. Similar to Golden State Warriors don't miss a beat when Kevin Durant is out and they won 73 games. And when he was out last year, they were still winning. It's going to be the same thing. Maybe just a security blanket having him there, but I don't think that that's going to make him totally happy the whole year. And I'm talking Chris Paul here. So let's just see how that goes going forward. Now, speaking of Chris Paul, his partner in crime, Blake Griffin, over in L.A. now, tell you, Blake Griffin is going to probably show again why he's in the top 5 in the NBA in terms of talent. Last year or two, he's been hurt. He hasn't been able to show that. But normally, when this guy's healthy, and every summer he works on his game. That's why I like to watch him, because he's going to bring something back. Him having the ball in his hands a little bit more is going to show you guys what he can do. This guy, keep your eye on him. It's going to be exciting to watch what he's going to do this year from the power forward position. But back to the point. The super teams wasn't so super tonight. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.